Hello everybody. If you haven't noticed already, the April Manga Collection video that I did a while ago, I think a couple weeks ago, has been delisted and can only be viewed in a playlist now. Why is that? Well, let me explain a few things. I was spinning a unpopular opinion that I liked more manga than Naoki Urasawa's Monster. Let me get things clear out of the way. This is a remake without me just reminding that every few seconds. Because Monster is actually one of my favorite manga of all time. It's at the very bottom of the list, but because I did not like the second half, and by the time volume 17 or 18 came around, I think it was a bit too late for me to change my opinion on it, but it's one of my favorite manga. It's a masterpiece. Don't get me wrong. I like Monster. So now we are going to remake the video. And in fact, I have some new manga. Not much, but enough new to make this a bit different. So, what are we waiting for? Let's begin. This is the May 2020 Manga Collection. I hope you enjoy this one, because you won't be hearing a single thing about Monster except for when we get to 20th Century Boys. Okay? Good. That's the only time you'll ever hear it. Now let's go, because this is taking a while. Okay, so first we have the Assassination Classroom box set, featuring volumes 1 to 21. This is a really great series from Yusei Matsui. My friend loved the anime, and the manga is great too. It has everything. It has stuff that the first season skipped. It's just very good. I can see why this series isn't as popular as, like, the very big Shonen Jump series, because this was serialized in Weekly Shonen Jump in Japan. I could see why the topic is a bit sensitive, but I think it should be at least a bit more popular. Maybe if it wasn't for the name, I think it'd be way more popular than it already. First we got 20th Century Boys volumes 1 to 4. Sorry, I really need to get the rest, but I don't get that much money, so yeah, sorry, but you're gonna have to wait a while. I read Monster, loved the first half. The second half I liked. The ending was returned it to the roots. Ooh, but it was a bit too late. Pluto, I read half of. Not sure if I'm gonna read the second half. It was my least favorite of his works, but 20th Century Boys is my favorite so far. Really wish this got an anime. Monster had an awesome anime, but this never got one. Very sad. Got live action movies, but Akira did get an anime. To collect more, maybe when this whole pandemic is over, I'll collect some more of this. Maybe finish it off. But yeah, this is the Dark Horse print. Much better than the movie. Really worth read. We're gonna be like zipping through these series. I'll give like brief explanations. Aposums, Red Blam, hated the ending, but everything else was great. This is pretty good too. As Manga Dio, it's a one-shot, kind of. It was published in 4 volumes originally, but Young Press picked up the 1-volume version. Battling Jolita Last Order. Read the original Beastars. Kind of up to date. I think there's going to be a new volume coming out, so up to date for now, I think. But yeah, good. Berserk, apparently the best manga of all time. I've read like 15 volumes of this, of the 40. Real need to read the rest soon. Black Butler, volume 1, watching the anime, enjoying it. Reading the manga as well. Black Lagoon 1 to 3, and then to 9 and 11, missing volume 10. Blade of the Immortal, like Hellsing, which I'll collect later, and Berserk. This is getting deluxe issues, except, well, they look like the font is ugly and they're not unflipped. So I'm just going to keep collecting the omnibuses if I can. Chrono Crusade Volume 1. I'll talk about some more about this at the end. Crying Freeman, it was okay. Devilman, really cool stuff. Very gory, though. One of the more gory shonen I've read. And I've read JoJo, which is also pretty violent, but this, I think, is much more violent. Drifters 1, 2, and 5 from the Hellsing guy, which I've read all of Hellsing multiple times. Watched Ultimate like 2 or 3 times, and the original series 2 times. But this is, Hellsing's one of my favorite series, and Drifters is pretty good too. Dogs, and a very ugly looking first 13 volumes of third. The volumes don't look ugly at all. This is my favorite manga series of all time. This series is so good. This is the pinnacle of manga to me. Violent, gory, hilarious, and sometimes sexual. Not really, but there's nudity in it, so But the anime adaptation is awesome. Please check it out when it comes out on Netflix on May 28th. Please just give this series some love. I have Dog's Prelude. More about that in the end too. And we have the rest of Dorohedoro except for volumes 17 and 19. But I will get those again after this pandemic is over because really, I'm really focusing on other series. Full Metal Alchemist, 1 to 5, Full Metal Editions, beautiful. Complete 4-panel comics. One of my second favorite shonen of all time. We'll see the first, like, near the end of these two shelves. This next portion of the shelf. And, yeah, Gantz, watched Inuyashiki, loved it, and the anime made me cry to the point where I pretty much put the manga on hold for a couple days before resuming it. Gantz is his prior and probably most famous work. It's really good. I bought the Omnis because, well, yes, I do buy used ones sometimes. These aren't too bad of quality. It's not toilet paper quality of paper, but it's okay. It's better than Viz's 3-in-1s, I will say that. Gambling Apocalypse Kaiji. Not sure if I'll ever complete it because Dempa kept delaying it. This month we were supposed to get volume 2. I think at this rate we're going to get one every December. Some Tokyo Pop series. I'd recommend getting backers because they're kind of cheap. But GTO, Great Teacher Onizuka, and GTO the earliest, please avoid buying these personally. Please read them online. I don't really condone doing it, even though I kind of do it sometimes. But please just read these two series online. This is because the volumes go for ridiculous prices. I was lucky to even get some of these. This one's a library copy. Whatever. Not Golden Kamuy. I got that new. Very good seinen. And Good Name Puppun. Really good series from Inui Sano. Someone recommended me Solonin from this guy. I really need to get to it sometime. Here's my Guilty Pleasures High School DxD, which pretty much kind of got me interested in anime all the way back because there was a friend that I've only watched the first season of the anime. It's fine. And Inuyasha I've read the first 6 volumes of, but I've never gone back to it. I've watched another one of Rumiko Takahashi's anime, but I haven't finished it, sadly. JoJo. Once up to date, no longer. There was a new part 4 volume. I almost said part 5. But yeah, my favorite shonen next to Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, this series it's one of the more, it's a very old shonen, a very violent shonen compared to today, and yeah. I know the fan base isn't the best, but I'm pretty chill compared to many of the other people, even though I do kind of like the memes. I'm sorry. I am deeply sorry, but we are going to have to split this in 2 parts. But don't worry, they'll be uploaded back to back. Okay, see you in the next part, which should be available soon, if not now. So, yeah, I was recording this. I didn't know what it was uploading. So yeah, hope you enjoy this one compared to the other one.